people were skeptical about, running a chamber music series along with, which I believe probably single most important contribution I've made, because it also, apart from attracting the best public in Greensboro, because those 300 people that fill that hall every time we do a concert, they are the best public, I believe, probably in the state of North Carolina, but it's some of the best public I know in the States. They're really quite sort of the best of all the public here. They're real music lovers. They know what is being played. I talk to them informally, and now it's not only great for the public, obviously, but also for the players, because all my best players, and a lot of them have been part of this, and for them to have a chance to sit down, not just with me, but also with all the great soloists that come over here, and they couldn't have even dreamt about it. We have world-class soloists coming in, and they're willing to sit down and do this concert for free. Guest artists do it for free. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I sort of wanted to introduce, and a lot of people were very skeptical. Said, "Oh, chamber music doesn't attract people here. It's a new hall, UNCG. It's a wonderful hall." So, and I was very keen also on bringing the various arts organizations together, and it's been such a good success story with the UNCG, because now I'm also distinguished visiting professor there, and I do, every time I come to town, I do master classes and conduct the symphony orchestra there, and do all kinds of talks and meetings and all that. I believe that just, it's a win-win situation. It's not just enough when I'm here, just to do my rehearsals and sort of stay private. No, when I'm here, I lead a very public life.
Yeah. How much time do you spend in Greensboro?
Well, I spend as much as I can between my travels. It's hard because I am on the road a lot, and my daughter's just about to go to school in Oxford, England, because she's a London born, and she's really an English daughter that I have, even though my wife is American. But we all have 3 different accents. Susan loves it here. She comes here with great enthusiasm, and she'll be here again next time I'm here. So, we love Greensboro. It's become a very special place, and I feel that for a city of this size, it has remarkable things going for it, a lot more than meets the eye, or a lot more than when I first came here.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about your impressions of Greensboro as far as the cultural life and the opportunities that are here.
Yeah, I think those people who think of themselves as having a really active life, who have appetite for culture, who go to the symphony, who go to theater. There's a wonderful theater just at Triad Stage, who participate also in the summer in the Eastern Music Festival, which is a first-class festival, and especially for the educational side of it. And they never feel provincial, because they know where the good things are in this town, and they make good use of it. The other part of Greensboro, unfortunately, they still think, "Oh, well, what do you want? This is Greensboro." If you think provincial, you are provincial.
Good point. Yeah, good point. In just a few minutes that we have left, I want to ask you about a program that's coming up.
Yes.
You're going to relinquish the baton and become the soloist with the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto.
Yes.
I think most people would regard that as one of the most difficult violin concertos in the repertoire, probably.
It is very difficult.
Well, I understand that you're one of the first to play it without cuts.
That's true.
It's often cut.
Yeah, it's true. For some reason, the history of the concerto was rather complicated, because Tchaikovsky wrote it for his colleague, esteemed violinist and a wonderful teacher, Leopold Dauer, whose students' names everybody knows: Yasha Heifetz, Misha Elman, and Efrem Zimbalist, and many, many others.
Sure.
So, for some reason, Auer thought that was